I'm a biology pre-med major, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Well, hello, Niani. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions now. How was it transitioning into the majorette style of dance?
It was difficult. I had to pay attention to a lot of detail and remember a sequence of movements that my body wasn't used to, so it was a little difficult.
So would you say that was your biggest challenge coming from your style of dance, or something else, anything else?
That was my biggest challenge, adjusting to the style.
How did you find out about the J-sets?
I found out about the J-sets when looking into what colleges to choose. I knew that I wanted to dance out of high school, because in high school I went to a performing arts school where I was used to dancing, so I knew that I wanted to continue that in college. So I did search for schools that had dance teams or dance teams that were really known for performing a lot.
Okay. Did you try out your freshman year?
I didn't. I wanted to try out, and I came down for summer tryouts, but in 2015 they didn't have a summer tryouts.
In what ways would you say you have grown since 2016?
I think I've become more confident in the majorette style or the J-set style. Before, in 2016, I hated being in the stands. I was always scared to sit next to the fans in the stands because I felt like they would notice I didn't know what I was doing.
What previous years made you like the J-sets?
I didn't know anything about the J-sets until 2015, so that's the earliest years that I've seen of the J-sets before coming on the team.
What is your favorite stand of your last game? I'm guessing.
Of my last game, Bree stand.
Oh, yes,
and Joy's new stand. Is it okay if I do it?
Yeah, that's what you want. Then you want to see, what is she doing? If not J-sets, what other HBCU team would you have tried out for?
Okay, so when deciding between colleges, I was stuck between Alabama State and Jackson State, and I really like the Stingettes.
Okay, and do you have a favorite season?
I don't have a favorite season. Each season taught me something different, so.
Okay, and what are your plans after graduation?
I'm majoring in biology, so my future plan is to be a forensic pathologist. So right now I'm looking at grad schools before attending medical school.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
How does not making cuts feel?
Not making cuts my freshman year was a humbling experience. Okay, that's kind of different than not making cuts as a sophomore or junior or senior. When you don't make cuts after your freshman year, you kind of just like, okay, what don't I have, or what am I missing? So it makes you critique yourself harder, but also you start to look at everybody else like, okay, what are they doing that I'm not doing? So it's a humbling experience, but it's also a very, how can I say this? Frustrating experience too.
How do auditions feel after your freshman year?
Auditions my freshman year was my sophomore year I auditioned. It was the most nerve-wracking thing ever. I think tryouts were still open, so everyone from everywhere came to see tryouts. So you're being judged not only by the judges, but by everyone else, so it was very frustrating then. In tryouts after every other year, it's not really as frustrating to me. The only part that I'll never like about tryouts is body cuts. But as far as learning the routines and everything, it's not that bad to me. It just gets you prepared to what to expect for the season. Sorry.
Okay. How do you handle challenges and rejections?
I'm still learning, but I feel that I have been better about it. One thing is not to get frustrated or not to display that you're frustrated. and also take a moment to yourself and reflect, like, okay, what can I do to make this better? So my freshman year, I had trouble with running and running cuts. So anytime that we didn't have practice, I would wake up early in the day before classes to just go run and to practice that. And then I'll do the same in between seasons before tryouts. Just always work out or always stay active, always try different styles of dance just to prepare yourself to pick up details and stuff. So for challenges or rejections, you just have to work on it and self-reflect.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Niani.
Hi, I'm Michaela Houston. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi, and currently at Jackson State, I major in civil engineering.
Hello, Michaela. We're going to start off talking about your major, actually. How hard is it balancing school and band life being an engineer major?
Ooh, child. Okay, well, that's really a good question because I get asked that a lot. Like, because engineering happens to be the hardest major. It is, hands down. But to balance between the two, what I've been doing, I just learned to do my homework during my free time. So even if it has to be at practice, I still, kind of read over what I did today, or even after practice, I, finish up homework or go on Canvas. We have Canvas. So go on Canvas and see what I missed, or any work that I could catch up on or follow up on, just so I could be abreast on what I'm doing in class, because I always know what I'm doing, doing JSETs, because we always do it that day. So just being aware of what I'm doing and kind of doing it before I get there, or doing it when I'm there or when I leave. So that's kind of my spiel.
Okay, what made you want to become a JSET?
So since I'm from Jackson, and my mom went to Jackson State, my sister went to Jackson State, my dad actually met my mom at Jackson State, whole shebang. So that's all I knew, Jackson State. So I kind of was put into sports, and then I started, dancing while I kicked the soccer ball, or kind of did a little jiggle while I was dribbling down the court, and I was like, okay, I don't think I like sports, I like to dance. So my mom put me in my first dance class, and I absolutely hated it. So I'm like, okay, well, what is this? So after taking it for so long, and I found a love for it. So I've always loved to dance after that point. So yeah, I saw the JSETs, and I was like, okay, well, I've been doing this for a while. I've been, kind of booking, kind of doing this. I think I should try this when I get older. So I started watching their videos and seeing what we had in common and seeing what they actually presented to the world and see if I could execute that. So I knew from then I wanted to be a JSET.
Okay, this is what someone said.
Okay.
You have amazing form. How did you learn to become so clean?
I will give my credit to Dexter Brown. Yes, Dexter Brown. He was the twirler, former twirler when they had twirlers, and I was actually on his team first. So all the dance moves and the cleanliness and the pay attention to form mindset that I have is from him. And plus I went to Power APAC, so they gave me, another insight of different techniques and dance styles. Right, so yeah. And shout out to Murph. And so that just is the heart of everything. Mr. Dexter, shout out to you.
Okay, as a vet JSET on the team, what is your role and or influence on the squad? Please elaborate.
Okay, I think everybody has their little plate of stuff that they bring to the team. But I bring the certainty, if that makes sense. So sometimes, you'll be like, oh girl, what is this thing? And I'll be like, oh, it's this. It's that. And they'll be like, oh, okay. Or I don't really know, I'm a little nervous. Can you help me with something? I'm like, okay, chill. You'll be all right. Just calm down. Let me see what you got. Let's see if we can work on it right before you go into cuts or before you get on the field. Let's see if we can, refresh the memory, get you going before you go out. I'm just I would say the backbone. I'm not really a force type person. It's gonna come when it comes, but I'm not like, oh, let me help you. Oh, girl, I can help you. Like, no, it's definitely not gonna be like that. It's like, okay, if you need me, I'm here. So I bring that certainty when you are uncertain.
How does it feel being a JSET and a Delta? Do you feel double pressure?
Yes, I am. You already get the pressure of outside people looking in as far as like JSET. So that's more of a physical, what you see physically. So can I dance, or am I fit, or can I fit this uniform, or oh, she tired, you know, stuff like that. And now to add on Delta, it's more mental, like how is she as a person, or how is her actions lining up to what she's doing, you know, being a JSET. Oh, she a JSET now, and she a Delta, okay, so your mind and your body got to be right at all times. So I get that pressure from both, but it's handled. I can handle it.
Who were the JSETs you looked up to before becoming one?
I've had a couple. Well, I went to school with Morgan Jackson. We went to the same school. We were not in school together. I'm sorry, that made me seem so old. But oh my God, no. But she went to Murrah. So coming from Power APAC, you know, we was there in middle school and you there in high school, so you get to see the same people, you know, for a couple of years. So I saw her and I'm like, okay. You know, you dance, and I want to dance when I get to Murrah because, you know, I'm doing a little dance thing. So I'm like, I want to dance when I get to Murrah. And then she made the JSETs. I'm like, wait, I want to be a JSET when I get to college. So that was kind of like my first introduction as far as, like, I know somebody on the team. And, you know, I've seen her grow, and I've seen her do X, Y, and Z. So to see her, I was like, okay, well, cool. And then after that, I knew, you know, more people. I started knowing Sip, and then I knew Cam, and then I knew Jasmine, and then Bree came, who was my captain in high school, and that's another story. That's another story. But yeah, so I knew Bree, and then, you know, Bree made it, and that was like close to home, and I'm like, okay, well, Bree can make you know, I can make, you know what I'm saying? Not saying she can't dance, but, you know, she could help me and kind of give me that insight that I need because she was so close.
If not JSETs, what other HBCU team would you have tried out for?
I wouldn't say a team, but I'm really interested in kind of grasping the concept of Southern's Golden Blues basketball squad dance team. They're really like pow, and it's never the same. And I like that it's never the same. Something I'm not used to.
If you could carry a 16 field show into the new season, which one would you pick?
Okay, so you asking if I was to take a dance we did last year and bring it to the one the
Not
new year?
last year, from 16. From
Oh,
freshman
16.
year.
Oh, okay. A dance. Ooh, child, it was a lot of dance. Okay, okay, Cake by the Ocean is out.
What was the one we did in Tiger Girl?
Plain Jane.
Mary
Jane.
No, something like that.
Some Jane. Simply Jane. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I like that one.
That was actually my trial dance, and I had to kill that one. So I was like, you know what, this is gonna be, you know, smooth when I kind of have to do it during the season. But I had to kill that too. That was that. But if I could bring a dance back, I would say, what's this one?
Sally.
I like Sally. When I performed Sally at what is it? We were in Dallas. Where were we? UAPB game. Okay, I wouldn't bring Sally back, but I like them dance moves. Those are good moves. And I also like We Could Fly Was a Fool.
I like We Could Fly.
We Could Fly Was a Fool.
You was a fool.
That too. I'm trying to figure out. So we did Cake by the Ocean, We Could Fly, Sally. And what else?
What was Alcorn?
Womanizer? No, that was 17. Alcorn was, that was a fool. That's out. All right, so Sally it is, because that was a fool.
Okay, someone asked, are you still on the team?
Yes, I'm still currently at JC. We have tryouts April 5th through the 7th. So if you want to be on the team, you try out, girl.
Have you contributed any stands during your time on the team? If so, which ones?
Yes, I've helped out with a lot of stands, like, oh girl, put this 5, 6 in there, or put that 7, 8 here and there. But one that's mine that was like, okay, I'm gonna make up this 1 through 8 was the stand we did to, I think it's IDAGF, but we all know what that means. But it was when we played Southern, and it was where did my stand go?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, wait, ooh, wait. I'm having a brain fart, for real. I don't know. Wait, okay, wait. Okay, that one. Okay, that one. Yeah, that was the one I made. Talked about him. My baby.
In your opinion, what is the best and worst aspect of being a JSET?
The best, I would say, for me, is the moments when you lose yourself. So, you know, you marching in, you're nervous. So you like, oh, I'm about to mess this up. Ooh, it's a puddle. Ooh, I gotta go around this. But when the music kick in and you start doing what you've been practicing on 10,000 times, you know, you just lose yourself. And it feels so good because you like, this is like second nature, muscle memory. So it's like, wow. And then you got so many people cheering you on and looking at you and, you know, just wanting to, you know, kind of be in that moment with you, and you're smiling, you don't really know what you're doing, and you're just dancing. So it's just like that moment is the best, especially when you're on the field and you got all the lights on you and you got your pretty uniform on and the band just as loud as it could be. And it's just, those are the best moments for me. The worst moments, to be in my junior year, I would say my worst moment so far has been the weeks I get sick, and you know we have practice like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and, you know, game Saturday. So when I'm sick, I missed like a couple days. So I missed like that Monday and Tuesday, but I gotta be in on Wednesday because I have cuts Wednesday. So I would say kind of missing those days are kind of like the worst because you have so much more to learn. So Morgan probably changed 7-8 to 7-8, and that little thing could get you cut. So just those times where you actually miss the breakdown or the paying attention on this head or this count, that's like the worst. So catching up to what you miss is the worst.
Are there any misconceptions that fans have about the team that you'd like to address?
Misconceptions.
It ain't easy.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. That is not easy. And let me tell you a little story about that. So I would say that when I made the team and, you know, Bree was on the team with me, I'm like, okay, well, I know somebody. And somebody's gonna help me. Bree ain't helped me. Bree ain't, you lie again.
How did you get on the team?
Bree.
Where was I when
Let me
you
tell you something.
tryouts?
Let me tell you a little small story. Let me tell you a little small story. So during tryouts, since you want to brag up on tryouts. So tryouts, we had to do Sincere to Jane. Yes, there was the summer tryouts of 2016. And I did make it first round. I don't know why. That was a long time ago. I did make it second round. Bree came to the back of my neck and heated it up. And she said, look, you need to do this dance full out. So what you see on YouTube was the third round, and that was after Bree, you know, kind of was just like, you need to do it. You need to do it. So I kind of just busted. But Bree did help a lot, and I do appreciate her for that. So thank you. But it is hard. I'm telling you, getting to know so much information at once. Band camp is like the worst time to just learn 60 plus years of information. And you're like, okay, well, that looks nice on the outside looking in, but actually having to endure it is like hard. So that's kind of the misconception that everything will be easy once you know, I've been watching y'all for years. Like, getting on the team, that's gonna be easy. It's not easy. I thought that because I watched them from the ground up, the neck down, everything. I was watching everything, and still kind of was just a little hard for me. So
Do you have a favorite squad buddy?
I actually have 2 squad buddies, and I'm gonna talk about them real quick. 𝗂𝘂𝗵 was my first squad buddy, and I actually handpicked her, and I was like, I want her, so I'm gonna help her. And then I changed over to 𝗂𝘀𝗶𝗴, and that's the second Michaela. So I kind of, in both of them, I see me. So in 𝗂𝘂𝗵, I see like the fierceness or the attitude or the demeanor, and in 𝗂𝘀𝗵, I see the form, the precision, and the execution. So it's kind of like they are both me in a sense. So they will both be my favorite because they're like my favorite squad buddy. But my squad buddy this year is Michaela. So yeah, I gotta get her right.
Which one?
As well. Michaela.
You just talked about Michaela, so I'm just letting you know.
No.
'Cause it's 3 of y'all.
Oh yeah, it is 3 of us. So I'm Mac. And Michaela is little Michaela. And the new one is baby Michaela. So I'm big Michaela, she's little Michaela, and that's baby Michaela. Just
You
saying.
are Mac.
I'm
Michaela from
Mama
Memphis is
Michaela.
KK, and the new Michaela is K-Dub.
Nope.
Yes.
Big Michaela, little Michaela, baby Michaela.
Anyway, do you have a favorite moment from your entire experience?
Favorite moment. I would say it's hard like thinking about it on the spot and you have to answer on the spot. But I say the time we got rained on, that was one of the good moments. Cause you know you're dancing, you have music, and you just again losing yourself in the scene. I would say my favorite moments is hearing my name making cuts. Oh God, that's one of my favorite moments. Oh, and Miss Carly knows she wrong, cause she'll call your name last, cause she'll like see that you like anticipating, cause you like lean forward in attention. She'd be like, okay, scoot the name down. So yeah, that's one of my good moments. It don't matter.
I'm gonna edit that part out. Okay. Did you want to be captain?
Yes. I still got a lot of growing to do, so it wasn't like it's okay. I'm still growing and improving as a dancer, and I feel like I still have some work to do. So it's all about learning and growing and developing, a new mindset, and just being like open to new stuff. So we'll never know what's in store.